It's Monday, and you're watching For a Couple of Gays.
The Shag and Tanya.
Tomorrow, Tuesday, and Thursday, we're having guest couples, and we need you to put in our inbox which one you inbox in our inbox which one you want. So vote Tuesday or Thursday. If you want them to be on our channel, vote for them. Okay?
Yay.
Tuesday or Thursday. This week's topic is what we think the keys to a long-term relationship is, and if we think we possess those qualities.
So we agreed on a few.
I think that we need to have, in order to have a long-term relationship, you have to trust each other. It's weird because we didn't really trust each other at first.
Yeah.
I mean, we had problems, but we've still been together for a long time, so I don't know if we're an exception or what, but up until like a year ago, I think when we really started trusting each other, and it's gotten a lot better. So I definitely believe now that our relationship will last longer than I thought it would.
I think that was just something we were able to work through.
Yeah.
No, work through.
Oh.
Like, we kind of just worked around it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it was, I don't know how we did that. I don't know how.
I guess, like, we kind of kept it under the rug sometimes, and it would just come up, like, sometimes, and we'd get into big fights.
We're in a relationship, we're the kind of relationship where we rather just be happy than, like, argue, just because she doesn't like to really talk out stuff very much. Now she will, but back then she hated talking shit out, and I would always sit there on the phone for hours crying and trying to talk it out.
Which brings us to our next our next key. That's communication.
Yeah, she's pretty horrible at it.
I think I'm better.
You're getting better.
It's I mean, it's hard when like fingers are being pointed at you or you're doing something wrong, you know? That's when it's hard to talk about, like...
You just don't want to admit that you're wrong.
Yeah, it's like one of those things. I mean, I think we have pretty good communication. Especially her, like, if she has any,
I'm so good at communicating my feelings. I really am. If I have a problem or if I feel a certain way, I will tell her right off the bat. Right away, I'll let her know, just because I feel like it's a way of saving our relationship from crumbling, because if I just hold everything in, I think one day I would just blow up. And that's happened a few times where I've just blown up, as I tell her what's up and what I think we should work on, and yeah.
Which I think is a good idea, because, you know.
I just don't want our relationship to crumble, so I let her know how I'm feeling ahead of time.
I mean, it's nice to know sometimes. Know what you need to work on. I mean,
I wish she would tell me more what I need to work on.
Yeah.
I wish she would tell me.
But I think you would just get...
angry?
Like, mad.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd rather you tell me, though, than just, like, get weird like you have a few times. Or you just you got weird. And you did your own thing, and it was just a bad time.
Yeah.
Another thing that we think is really important is friendship. Like, you have to have a bond between each other. Seriously, if we weren't best friends, I don't even think we would be together right now. That's just my opinion. Yeah. I don't think it would be as good of a relationship. I think maybe we wouldn't last as long. It's just, you have to have that friendship. It has to be like, more than just a relationship. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. Like our friendship was like the base in which we built our relationship.
Yeah, I definitely think friends first is a really good idea.
Yeah, and with the good, but that's actually risky for some people. Some people, like,
it's definitely risky, because I remember.
Yeah, you said that, like, you don't want to risk, like, not having our friendship if something went wrong.
Yeah.
But
at the same time, you picked me because I told you I couldn't be friends with you. Remember?
Yeah, she said she couldn't be friends with me
because she was so flirty, and I liked her a lot, and it hurt me that she, like, wanted someone else, but whatever.
That was before we got together.
Yeah. So I told her I don't know if I could be friends with you anymore. But that's beyond the point.
Totally went off topic. I think that, like, for us, like, before we got in a relationship, like, we were friends, and I mean,
It wasn't like a hella good friendship.
It was mostly her that feared that we would, that if we broke up, like, we wouldn't have our friendship anymore. I didn't really think about it, I guess. It was because, like, I told her that, like, if we got together, I couldn't ever see us, like, breaking up. So I guess that was, like, our reassurance, and so we decided to, you know, go out anyway, so.
If you rather risk the friendship and see if you can fall in love with them, I think it's a good idea. But at the same time, some people get into it and they lose that really good friendship that they have. But sometimes I think it's worth the risk.
Also, I would say that, like, we had a friendship that had, like, qualities that were good enough to be in a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we had a friendship that had trust and pretty good communication. Like, we would talk, like, pretty good.
We were, like, hella close.
No, but I was still, like, I still felt, like, comfortable with you, that I could talk to you about stuff, you know?
I guess.
Like, honestly, we didn't really, like, we weren't best friends, but, like, at the same time, like, I would say we were pretty comfortable.
Yeah. We were very flirtatious friends.
Yeah.
We always were, man. What is that?
I don't know, but I liked it. Another one was...
There's another one?
Yeah, remember time? It's like being able to spend time with each other,
yeah.
save time for each other. I think that's a big deal.
We do see each other more often than we used to, I think.
Yeah.
But there are times where we won't get to see each other, and it will cause, like, a problem in our relationship, because we get really grumpy if we haven't seen each other for a long time. We get grumpy. Just a week of not seeing each other, we get pretty grumpy. And it just causes problems.
That's fun.
You're so weird. Okay. Have a great week, guys.
Yeah.
I hope that you could take our advice. It's worked for us. I mean, we've had our problems, and we've had our ups and downs, definitely. But
Yeah.
it's a pretty good relationship, I would say.
Yeah,
Very long lasting.
I think
we have a very high potential for lasting for the rest of our life.
we're working towards. I think we do have all of the qualities. I think we're just working towards making each quality a little better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, because I feel like at first, when we first got together, we didn't have all those qualities. But we've gotten better. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great week.
We're still looking for sub.
Okay, bye, guys. We love you.
Bye, guys.